This week, we're still in South Texas. Seth and Reno are heading to the Bommer Ranch, and Lamar and myself are heading to hunt with our good buddy Moses Vasquez of the Xodus Project. We both know where the turkeys are. Let's get after them.
Turkey Hunter is brought to you by Browning, the best there is.
Well, I know you guys have seen us hunt with Moses Vasquez in the past with the Xodus Project. He always puts us on turkeys. We seem to always have good success when we go with him. We're heading to his personal property, and Lamar's got some turkey tags. Let's see if we can't get one.
We are in the late afternoon of day 3 of the 2023 turkey season. The tour in Texas has begun, and so far it has been excellent. Just Be Real Outfitters really treated us right. We got a lot of birds, a lot of great footage. And now we're heading south to go with our good friend Moses Vasquez of the Xodus Project. If you remember last year, we had an epic hunt down there in South Texas, and we fully intend to do it again. We're going to hunt a different place and meet some new people, and we're really looking forward to that. So in another hour, we'll be with Moses and his family and friends. We're going to have a little meal, make a plan, and tomorrow we're going to hit the turkey woods again.
We can't say enough good things about Moses Vasquez. He's just a good person. He's a man of faith. He means what he says, and he knows a lot about turkeys now, and he knows where to put us on them. And he was very excited to introduce us to some of his good friends and a project they were working on.
Guys, we've got a great episode for you this week. I'm here with Justin Rokel, and he has Dark Horse Archery here in Orange Grove, Texas. He's a Marine veteran, and he has a archery shop here that is, for obvious reasons, archery, but it also is for veterans type of therapy, yes, right? That where yes, they can use it if they're struggling.
Yes, mental and physical therapy.
Okay. The best way to do it is, I've met this guy, he's really good, and I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about Dark Horse Archery.
Yes, sir. My name is Justin Rokel. I was in the Marine Corps from 2005 to 2010. I was wounded in Afghanistan, came back, and my best friend, who's pictured behind us, joined the Marine Corps and was stationed with, or was assigned to 3rd Battalion, 5th Marine Dark Horse. And so that's kind of where we get our name. He deployed with them to Afghanistan as a machine gunner and a dog handler and was killed. And we both grew up right here in Orange Grove, Texas. So. But we just wanted to do something in his name, and we found that archery has helped us. It's helped me, and you can see it helping the veterans when we gift them bows. We had set out with the goal 2 years ago to do 1 per month. My basic goal was to do 12 veterans a year, and we've done just over 200 now.
That's awesome. Years. That's awesome. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
sir.
And it's a passion not only from an outdoors standpoint, a hunter standpoint, an archer standpoint. You're giving back to your fellow veterans,
yes, sir,
and this country,
yes, sir,
and so you're still serving, so
yes,
to speak.
Sir.
And I think that's really awesome. And we feel for you guys, especially when you come back. And I never had to go, and so I don't understand what it's like coming back. But I hear the stories, and when I meet people like you, it makes me very appreciative of what you guys do and what you did and what you still go through and how you cope. And if archery can make somebody cope with it and help them cope with it, God bless them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Tell us how we can get and how people out there can understand and where to find you if they want to research, donate, help, or just contact you to say good job. How do they find you?
Our website is www.darkhorse-archery.com.
And your Facebook and Instagram?
Facebook, it's Dark Horse Archery on both Instagram and Facebook. And just hit us up if you know any veterans that would benefit from archery. Please reach out to us and we'll get them rigged up.
It's a great foundation, guys. It's a very worthy cause. So take time to check it out, research it, and get a hold of Justin and see if you can't help a little bit. Turkey tour continues. We're down here with Moses. First morning with him. We're going to head down there to where we know they were last year. and he says they're in the exact same spot, same trees they roost in. So we're gonna go see if we can't set up and get nestled into our chairs and put on a good show.
Well, Lamar and I slip into a spot where we've killed turkeys in the past. It's a beautiful food plot on the edge of a creek, and there's some big trees on the edge of that creek, and these turkeys like to roost in them. So we get set up, get the decoys out, and let it break daylight, and hopefully there's a bird gobbling right here. As the morning progresses, we never hear a gobble. But eventually we start seeing some hens and some jakes, and as they start filtering into the field, we hear a gobble in front of us. And sure enough, there's a longbeard with them.
See now.
This bird gobbles at the call a few times, but doesn't want anything to do with the jake decoy we got out in the field. So we let him ease off, and we slip out, and luckily Moses has another place we can go try this afternoon. Well, Lamar and I head to another ranch. It's one of Moses' buddies, Bobby Garza's ranch. He's got turkeys on this place. We know they're there. We ride around the place kind of looking it over, find some turkey tracks, and find some good sign. So Lamar and I slip in and set up. Hopefully we can get one of these turkeys to gobble.
Right behind us. You could probably jump up and get over it real fast if you want to.
Well, we don't sit very long, and I get the box call out and hit it, and sure enough, turkey gobbles. The only problem is he's behind us. So I look at Lamar and I'm like, let's jump up, let's cross this little road that's in front of us, get on the other side of it, and hopefully we can get this turkey to come in front of us instead of coming behind us. Well, this turkey's coming in fast. He's crossed the road to our right, and he's coming to us, but we can't see him because of the sage in front of us. And it doesn't take long, and Lamar says there he is.
I'll tell you what, we turkey hunted today. This morning it was raining and everything was against us. We had a stubborn bird. We had hens that come in, jakes that come in, and we came over here to good friend of Moses Vasquez, Bobby Garza, now our friend with the Rags to Riches Ranch in Jim Wells County. And this is the result. Surveyed the property, found a couple of good spots, and we decided we were going to tuck in and just wait. We tucked in and we waited, we called, we had a couple birds answer. The next thing you know, we start second guessing ourselves. So we hop up and we jump and we move. Once we realized that he put his head up after he was strutting and he was about to give up, I had to take a shot through the brush, but this is the result, so it's all good. So thanks again to Bobby Garza with the Rags to Riches Ranch. We really appreciate it. We have a new friend in Jim Wells County. We couldn't be happier.
Turkey Hunter is also brought to you by Apex Competitions, Indian Creek Shooting Systems, Foot on the Head Game Calls, Grounded Brand Turkey Vests, Apex Ammunition, and Vortex Optics.
Enter the Apex Outdoor Rewards Turkey Challenge in your state. Over $120,000 in cash rewards. Limited number of entries allowed statewide. Every bird is a possible winner. Reward your passion at apexoutdoorrewards.com.
Well, Seth and Reno are heading to a new ranch. It's close to Uvalde, Texas. It's called the Bommer Ranch. Seth knows the guy very well. He's got turkeys. It's not hunted all that much. So they're excited to hunt a new ranch because you just never know what you're gonna pull out of a new ranch.
All right, guys, Seth and I are at a new piece of property. It's the Bomber Ranch, just south of Batesville, Texas. It's a new piece of property, and they say there's a bunch of birds here. So we're gonna get after them this morning. It's a little drizzly right now, but that's supposed to move on out before daylight. So we're all excited about it, and we're gonna get after them.
Well, Seth and Reno head out that morning knowing where they want to go. They get set up, it's mist and rain, day breaks, and they never hear a gobble. Luckily, Alex has a golf cart, so Seth and Reno do some running and gunning with this golf cart. They cover some ground, make 2 or 3 setups, and about midday, they find them a place to set up. Alex told them that he's been seeing a lot of turkeys in this one area of the ranch. They go in there, set up, and do some pretty calling, try and entice a gobbler into range. After a few calling sequences, Seth gets one to answer him. The only problem is he's in behind him. Well, about an hour goes by and this bird never shows. He quits gobbling, gets quiet, and then all at once, Seth hears drumming to the right, and he looks out the corner of his eye. This bird has seen the decoys, and he's coming to him.
Yeah, baby. Yes. Wow.
Well, we got him. Seth and I started out early this morning. Went into where we thought they were going to be roosted. Well, they may have been roosted there, but they didn't make a sound this morning. Didn't do any good, so we just found us a good spot set up, and Seth kept calling and calling, and he finally made this one gobble. And about an hour later, Seth said, "Don't move, I hear him drumming," and he come up behind us. But fortunately, he walked right out here to the decoys, and we let him have it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, Reno got his turkey down, and there's still plenty of light left in the day. So him and Seth, they head to another location that they hunted that morning just to see if one of them birds would answer the call this afternoon.
We hunted this morning right down the other end of this, and he said these birds were roosting right in here. So we snuck in here late, and we're gonna call and see what happens. You ready?
Ready.
Right there. Hey, Reno, right there. We got to set up right here. He is right there. He's 150 yards. We got to sit down right here. All right. He's coming.
Well, this bird makes an appearance fast. He's come to the call. The only problem is Reno's having trouble seeing him through this sage grass. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do to crack focus, sage grass, turkey in the background, but he finally gets him, and Seth puts it on him.
Ready.
Tell me when I'm ready.
Got him.
Yeah, baby. I can't believe that worked. Talk about running and gunning, buddy. I am sweating. It's 40 degrees yesterday. It's 80 degrees today. I am burning up.
Wow.
Talk about adrenaline pumping.
Wow.
Oh my Lord, what a toad of a turkey. Guys, I think I have my personal best right here. And this is a tank of a Rio. Not an hour ago, we were on the other side of the ranch and we called in a bird for Reno, came in silent, didn't make a noise, shot him. We have about an hour and a half of daylight and we decided we're gonna go over here where we hunted this morning. And Alex, owner of the ranch, said they've been roosting in this little spot. And so we thought, let's go there and edge close and call. And we were in the golf cart, we slipped up here, stopped and kind of walked down a little bit and got close and hit the box call. And this old boy cut me off and he was probably 150 yards. And we were over here clamoring, trying to get set up, and I looked up and he's strutting and he's coming in. And he came in about 75 yards and was looking. I didn't have any calls out of my vest, nothing. All I had was the box, so I reached down and got it and yelped on it again. And that was all it took. And he came in to about 50 yards and started that old periscope. And I knew the old Maxis with the Apex and Indian Creek would do it. And I absolutely hammered him at 50 yards. And what a trophy of a bird. Guys, we're here on the Bommer Ranch with our good friend Alex. And we've had a great time. What a day. It started out nasty and rainy. Didn't see or hear much. We had a hen come in and absolutely destroy a decoy for about half an hour. But other than that, it didn't really turn on until the sun came out this afternoon. And when it did, we have had a great hunt. Reno got a great bird, and I just shot the absolute shank daddy, one of the biggest birds I've ever killed. I'm pretty sure he's the king of the Texas tour this year, but what a trophy here on the Bommer Ranch. This is what it's all about, fellas. Reno, I want to thank you so much for running the camera. Thank you, buddy. This is what it's all about. All right, with this most likely being my personal best, we are going to score this thing and enter it into the Apex Outdoor Challenge. So let's start with some spurs. 1.5.
It's nice.
$19.48, so 19.5. Good stuff.
This is it right here, boy. Really, really good.